Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of the Jumbo Report. I'm Angela Sun.
And I'm Barton Liang, and here are this week's top stories. While election season is officially over, the polls will be opening again this summer for former Senator and new Secretary of State John Kerry's seat in the Senate. The Tufts Democrats recently announced that it is endorsing Congressman Edward Markey in his campaign for Kerry's Senate seat, which will be up for grabs in a special election this June. If Congressman Markey's campaign is successful, his current seat in the 5th Congressional District will be open for a special election. On February 8th, Tufts alumnus Carl Shortino, the current state representative for the 34th Middlesex District, encompassing Medford and Somerville, declared his candidacy for Markey's current seat in the 5th District. Shortino is one of 7 openly gay legislators in the state of Massachusetts, and has stated that he will continue fighting for equality and will be active in the LGBT caucus if elected to Congress. However, Shortino will not have a chance to run for Congress if Congressman Markey's campaign for Senate is unsuccessful, as there would not be a vacant seat open in the House.
The Office of Residential Life and Learning has just rolled out a new statement saying that it will strictly enforce the 1-year limit on the students' ability to live in special interest housing. ResLife Director Yolanda King says that this move will allow more students to have the opportunity to live in the small group houses. However, 2 groups in particular, the Arts House and the Crafts House, are concerned about the detriments to community building and the difficulty of finding an alternative housing solution for current students this late into the year. These houses are seeking an appeal and a negotiated compromise, respectively.
Who was the last female solo artist to perform for Spring Fling? Queen Latifah in 1994, apparently. According to a petition started by senior Amy Whitfler and junior Julia Rogers, it has been 18 years since a female solo artist has performed at the annual event.
For me, it's really just about representation of Tufts, because there are so many amazing female performers here, like female musicians and poets and spoken word artists and all of that, and it would be awesome if at Tufts' biggest event we could actually reflect how amazing some of the women artists at Tufts are by having a woman artist for Spring Fling. So that's one of the big reasons why we're doing it.
Even then, Queen Latifah was not a headliner at Spring Fling. According to the Concise Encyclopedia of Tufts History, the last female solo headliner to perform at Spring Fling was Evelyn Champagne King in 1983. Concert Board, who are responsible for organizing Spring Fling, began the process of selecting a Spring Fling artist before winter break. In an interview with the Tufts Daily, Concert Board co-chair Mark Bernardo explained that most of the artists suggested by Whitfler and Rogers are out of the price range or unavailable. He also noted that Concert Board is not excluding female artists, but given that the musical genre of this year's headliner has been restricted to hip-hop, there simply aren't as many appropriate female artists as there are male ones. Whitfler and Rogers' petition, created on February 1st and posted to change.org, has received 268 signatures as of today.
As the innocuous-sounding blizzard Nemo hit the Northeast over the last weekend, the university was actually abuzz with activity. Smooth recovery from the snow has been a result of coordinated efforts across departments such as the Emergency Management Office, the Dining Services, UGL Unico, and more. As some students have noted, there were even a number of employees from Dewick and Carmichael that have slept over at the university in order to ensure a fully operating dining hall on each day of the weekend. To every helping hand during this blizzard, we want to say thank you for your dedication. And now we're going to turn it over to Brianna Jimerson with this week's weather. How's it looking, Brianna?
It's taller than me weather outside, and it's supposed to snow again.
Thanks for that, Brianna. Now we're going to throw it over to Ethan Sturm in the Sports Corner. How have the Jumbos been doing this week, Ethan?
Tufts Athletics spent much of the weekend catching up on games canceled due to Winter Storm Nemo. Ice hockey was the first back in action, with their home game against Hamilton College moved to a neutral site in Connecticut. The Jumbos won 5-3, breaking a 12-game conference winless streak, but a loss to Amherst the following night in Malden and a loss last night to Bowdoin, both by scores of 6-1, ended their hopes of making the NESCAC tournament. Men's and women's basketball had their senior night matchups with Hamilton moved to Tuesday and Wednesday nights, respectively. The teams honored 4 years' worth of contributions by seniors Scott Anderson, Alex Goldfarb, Matt Lanchant, Maggie Riddle, and Bree Default. The men, who were left for dead early in the year, entered Tuesday with nothing to play for and the number 4 seed in the conference locked up, but they still took care of business, winning 74-64. Women's basketball had history on the line in their game against Hamilton, and though a sloppy start had the Continental's thinking upset, Tufts recovered for a 57-37 victory that placed them in a 3-way tie with Williams and Amherst. After 7 tiebreakers couldn't separate the three, Tufts was pulled from the hat first, earning the first #1 seed in conference history. Both basketball teams were in action today for the NESCAC quarterfinals at Cousins Gymnasium. For complete coverage, check out Tuesday's Daily.
And now we're going to Jacob Hasley, who's reporting on the infamous Harlem Shake videos and the latest installment of the dance at Tufts.
Go! This week, Tufts campus was hit by the Harlem Shake, the YouTube meme that is sweeping the globe. Started by the Sunny Coast Shake in Queensland, Australia, these videos often feature a single person dancing until halfway through the video when chaos erupts. The videos all share the same song, of course called The Harlem Shake, by electronic musician Bauer. This week, 4 videos were made at Tufts, including ones by the members of Tufts Amalgamates, the brothers at 123, and another by the athletes of Fan the Fire. The 4th was a flash mob here in front of Carmichael, where the Jumbo Report spoke with the organizer of the video, Junior Ali Jutha, and got a sneak peek.
My friend and I were sitting around and we saw the videos and we thought, you know, this is something Tufts should be doing. Why isn't anyone doing this at Tufts? And so we said, hey, let's just make an event and invite everyone we can and see how it goes. And it was great. You know, we met it, and the next day suddenly there's 400 people invited. Suddenly there's 1,200 people invited. And it was awesome. You know, we had tons of people come out today. Everyone was really dressed up, and it's fun to see like people from all across campus, people I've never met before, from all 4 years, just come out to this thing spontaneously. And unfortunately, we had the Tufts Filmmakers Association help us film and edit the video. So we're gonna have a really good finished product, and looking forward to seeing it.
According to the blog YouTube Trends, since the first video was posted on January 30th, the meme has accumulated over 12 million views, with 4,000 new videos being posted each day. So it'll be no surprise if we see more of these videos coming out of the hill in weeks to come.
Alright, we're good. Cut. And that's all the news we have for you this week. We'll leave you with the Tufts version of Harlem Shake. I'm Barton Liang.
And I'm Angela Sun. Thanks for tuning in.
Con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake.